Hello my lovelies, welcome to my channel. Susie here from Susie Mac Creations, and I'm coming to you today to celebrate Amanda's birthday, who is the designer of this beautiful kit, and she is giving it away to all of her followers or anyone who would like to follow her over on her Ko-fi shop. Now, I am one of the design team members for Amanda over at Createwithscrimpingmommy, and the other ladies who are on the design team have collaborated, and we are celebrating Amanda's birthday and giving back a little to this very generous lady while she's away celebrating with her husband. She's on a week's celebration, lucky lady. So today is my day for showing you what can be created using Amanda's beautiful kits. And I've decided to go with the December J.O.Y kit, which is obviously Christmas. This was one of her very first designer kits that she made, and she has given this to her followers over on Ko-fi. Now, if you want to be a subscriber on her channel, it costs you £3 a month, but you get a beautiful digital kit every single month. You get many extras, sometimes another kit, sometimes a follow-on kit. She's given us so very much that we feel it's time to give a little back. So we're looking after her YouTube channel and her Ko-fi shop and her Facebook page while she is away. As I say, this is Thursday, so you'll have seen the other design team members. Laura was Monday. I think Anne was Tuesday. I can't remember who was Wednesday, because I haven't actually watched it yet. As some of you know, we pre-record things. This is actually Monday, and I'm pre-recording it because I have other things to do on Thursday, so I will schedule this for Thursday. But I will put a list of all of the design team and the days they are creating, and the hashtag is Amanda's birthday month 26. So if you put that into your YouTube channel, all of the videos will come up that we are doing. Anyway, I'm digressing. Let's get on with what I'm going to be doing. I showed you this lovely little journal that I made in 2023. And if you want to see the flip through of this, it's the previous video on my channel. But I decided that I wanted to put another decoration in, a page decoration, so I thought we would do it together, and that will be part of my tutorial for this ongoing celebration. So I have the page here that I want to decorate. I'll just take these little tabs out the way, and it's a blank page. Here we have just an uptuck, so it's not going to interfere really with that page. And we have lots of writing spaces available, so I thought we would decorate this one. And I'm going to be making, let me put this to the side just for a minute. I'm going to be making a little flip out writing page with a little twist to it as well. So I have printed out some of the papers that I'm going to need, and this particular one is from December J.O.Y, and I printed out 2 to a page. So if I take this away and take this away, this is the part we're going to be using. I've also printed out some of the dotty paper, and I've done this 2 to a page so that I've got just enough for my decorating purposes. So we'll put that to the side. This one came from the July Christmas, which is a freebie over on Amanda's Facebook page. So that's been printed out. I also printed this out, and this is I printed out 2 to a page, and I've already fussy cut all the little bits that I'm going to need. And this came from Traditional Christmas J.O.Y collection. So I'll pop that back up there, put that there, and I'll bring this back in here. I'm also going to be using some revision cards or file cards, and these ones came from Aldi, and they are 6 by 3. So we're going to be using them as backing structures for our flip out. And the flip out is, now where have I put the flip out? Here it is. No, it's not. Now where did I put it? Here it is. Goodness me. I've already prepped this. So what I'm going to do is put this to the side and bring in my already pre-prepped bits and pieces. I've taken a white file card and I've cut it in half because this is going to be a little ephemera. We have 1 piece of coffee dyed paper. Now this comes from the December J.O.Y collection, and it's actually it's 1 page. Now if you see here, that's the page. So I have turned it sideways, and I have folded it left to right. If I do it that way, it's better. Left to right, and then we're bringing it down. Now that is important for what we're going to be doing. So I'll do that again. We're going left to right and top to bottom. We burnish this so as that we get a nice crease. And I have measured it, and it works out at, let me see, take this one. It is 4 inches across when it's folded, and it is 5.5 inches tall when it's folded down. Okay, so it's a standard A4 sheet, but I've just trimmed the bottom off and trimmed a little bit at the side, and I've cut this out to go on top. But because of the extra strength we're going to need on top, I am going to back this with one of the file cards, and I've cut the file cards down to 6 by 3. So let's go ahead and glue this down. And as you can tell, this was a misprint, but I didn't want to waste the paper, so I turned it over and printed out on the other side. Just going to glue this. Oops, keep it secure. And this is going on too. I want to get the edges properly. I'll take my big bone folder. Actually, this is not a bone folder. It is a icing tool for cakes, but it's fabulous for getting all the paper as flat as we possibly can. So what I'm going to do, I've got a wee bit at the bottom that I'm going to trim off, and we shall go with these scissors, and I'm just going to trim this off. There's a tiny bit sliver there. And then we are going to, making sure that that's down, we're going to pop this on here. So we get the glue, and I'm going to open it up just slightly so that I get it really perfectly lined up. And burnish it down. I'm going to flip it over and make sure that nothing is showing, and that is absolutely fine. We're talking not even a half a millimetre here. So that's that piece done. I want to back the back piece as well, so I'm going to just glue this down. So how are we all doing? Are we all happy, healthy and wealthy? She says, happy and healthy, I hope. Wealthy would be nice, but not necessary. I've just come back from a lovely week away with my hubby, and it was a nice relaxing weekend. A week, not a weekend. So we can open this up and we can open that up. That's lovely. I'm going to bring the book back in, she says, and I'll show you where it's going to go. It's going to go right up the top. We're going to glue it down so that when you open it up and open it out, you have lots and lots of lovely writing spaces within here and writing spaces here. But we don't just want it as simple as that. I want it a wee bit different. So I am going to pop a wee notch in here, and I want to get it not centre, but I want to be able to put that little tuck spot in there with the writing spaces on the back. So I am going to, you don't have to, but in fact you don't have to. If you've got a tab on it, it's fine. It should be able to pop out quite easily. So I'm going to pop this down, but I'm only going to glue here, here and here. Otherwise our little tab section won't fit in. And I'm doing very thin bead because we know what happens when our piece goes in. It squishes, and if you put too much glue on, it squishes to squishes in. You know what I mean when I'm saying squishing. So we're going to pop that up there. I'm centering it. For a minute there I thought I'd glued the wrong side. So I'll pop that up just now. Pop that out. And we'll just burnish that wee bit there and there. And I'm hoping that that is going to fit in. It is, but I'll let it dry first because we need to now make a pocket at the bottom. And for that, I'm going to use one of these cards. Now, I don't want it coming above here. Or do I? Do I want to tuck that in, maybe? I think maybe... No. No, I don't want to tuck it in. I want it to come... The pocket to about just 1 millimetre underneath. So we're going to take it to... Fold this in half. It gives it some strength. Come on, Susie. Fold in half. And again, we'll just burnish that. That's too big, so I'm going to take a little bit off. If I find this, I'll take this bottom section off here. If we have to cut more off, we can cut more off. Ooh, I think maybe just a sliver, just to be on the safe side. I'm going to glue them together. Oops, wrong glue gun, that's empty. Get rid of that. Because I've rounded the edges here, I'm going to round the edges on this one too. And I know that was a 10, so that will go there. That's lovely. I want to decorate this now, and that's the reason I brought in these two different types of papers. I think I'm going to go with this one. So I can't be bothered measuring, so I'm just going to put a pencil mark there and a pencil mark there. Get my ruler. And I'm just going to cut here. Bring this back in. It's slightly too big, but hey ho. Once it's on, we can trim it down again. In fact, I'll do it just now. It's better. I'm just going to round these corners. Glue this down. Now I want to ink it, possibly. And again, that's optional. And we shall pop that like so. Actually, I'm still swithering of whether to take this up slightly. Do you know something? I've changed my mind. I don't like no, I can't change my mind. No, we're going with the original. No. If I was doing it again, I would do something different. But this will work just fine. So we're just going to pop that like so. Again, leave that to dry just slightly. I wonder if we could... No, I was going to round the corners, just these two bottoms, but I should have done it before I glued it down so it's not getting rounded. Let's see where we are. Here we have our little flashcard, and all I've done is these are fussy cuts from the collection, the envelope and the little gift and the bingo, so that can pop in there. Leave it out slightly, we know then that that's a tuck spot. Now what you could do here is, what I'm going to do is just decorate some of these pages just to give this a chance to dry. So I think we'll pop that one down there. Just pretty. I love these little fussy cuts, they are so cute. So that can go there, and I think what we'll do here is, I've got some more envelopes, but we really don't want all envelopes. How about that there with the little ticket coming out? That's cute. And then we could have that there with another little ticket. No, put that down there with the little ticket coming out. That there with another ticket. Now that looks quite nice. What do you think, girls? Yes, no, yes, no? Do we want a ticket there? Yes, let's go with that. No, because we have another page to decorate. We have 2 pages to decorate on the inside, so we'll leave that just now. We'll put these down. I'll come down here and be in shot. There. Put that there. Oops. Put this here. No, here. And and here and here. Yep. If I'm not sure, I think I'll scream. Wrong one. And we need to decorate here, so I think we'll go with that one, and need to come back out with something. I think these are too big for there. I'll come back and I'll decorate that. You can decorate it to what you like, actually. So I'm going to keep that because I want to decorate this pocket here, and I want to put a pocket on here. So I'm going to go with think I'm going to go with the red. So I'm going to cut this. And I want it about there. I'm just going to make a little mark there. Yep. And I don't want it. Going to take just that tiny wee bit off there. Throw a wee little bit of ink in. Get in with the glue. Just the 3 sides again, because we want a pocket. We can decorate something there, but this is actually going to go in there so that it keeps this closed. Keep it hidden. So we're going to go with, and I think we're going to go with one of these. Yeah, let's glue that down. Turn it over. My ink is running dry. I can find it. Here we go. That's better. That's another little journaling spot on there. And for the other one, I think we shall go with green maybe. A tag might have been better actually. So let's do a tag. Tag shape. And we'll go with green. Yep. Let's go with green. Just want to make sure I'm getting all of it on the green. And we should cut this off. let's round the corners. I can find my corner rounder. Here it is. Oops. Not quite caught. I would normally leave the glue to dry before I do any of this, but for the sake of this video, we haven't got time. And I think I'm going to put some decoration on here. And that looks nice. Or shall we go with the smaller one? I like the bow on that one, so we're going to go with that one. Just ink the edges to make them stand out a little. Maybe some more glue. I think I want that bigger, and I haven't got a bigger one, so I'm going to come in with this one. Turn over that way. That's better. Come in with our punch, and I'll add I have got some Christmas twine that I'll add that to there, and I think I'm going to corner this one as well. Give it a little fancy top and just a small, that can go in there, that can go there. I will put some tabs on there, but I think I want something on here too. It's just too plain, so let's go with that. And in with the smaller scissors. Oops. No. Here we go. That and that. I don't think we need that. I think I quite like that there, but I want something along here, so let's go with just a piece of card, a piece of dotty. That will do, and we'll just ink it up. There we go, that's our page done here anyway. As I say, I'll put some twine on there. I haven't got it to hand, but I've got some of this left over in green, and I've also got green checkered ribbon, so something will go on there. So that keeps it closed. And we have a tuck spot, and I might put something on there, not sure what. No, not yet. I put something on there, but nothing just now is jumping out. So that comes out. This goes up. I may decorate that. I may not. And we have lots of lovely writing space. And we have a side tuck with another journaling card in it for more writing. So that's my wee tutorial to celebrate Amanda's giveaway, which is these beautiful papers. So I hope you'll pop along. As I said, I'll put all the links at the bottom of a description box, and I'll put the links to the girls who are creating as well, the other design team members, Jennie, Anne, Dawn and Laura. So I'll put all of those links down for you as well. And thank you very much for joining me. I enjoyed adding to this cute journal. So thank you very much for your support. If you're a follower, wonderful. If you're not a follower, do consider it. I don't do a lot of videos, but I do like to do videos, and I'd like you to follow me. So I'll say bye-bye for now, and thank you again. Bye-bye. I'm back to show you the completed page that we've just finished the tutorial on, because I ended up decorating the little pocket with another couple of strips of paper. The tag has stayed the same, but I put the little piece on the end. I've decorated the pocket, and if we bring this down, we flip up the pocket. I just kept it simple. I decorated, put a strip of the green dotty paper and Christmas, and a strip of the red dotty paper with the little house, the snow-topped roof. And we open it out, and we have all the decoration that we did earlier. Fold it over, bring it down, and we also have a finished tuck spot. So I did eventually finish it off, and I'm quite pleased with it. It's a cute little pocket. So there you go. I'll add this on to the end of the video. Thank you very much. Bye bye for now.